I'm just going to do an illustration that I found helpful in helping people to understand about the Holy Spirit. Now, if I was to ask if I lit this candle, and now if I was to put this bottle between me and the candle, can I blow that candle out? Now, for some of you, you'll think no, because there's an object between you and the candle, but let's see what happens. And so, what do we see? If I asked you what was happening there, well, someone might eventually say, well, I think your breath went around the bottle and blew the flame out. But then if I was to ask you, well, did you see my breath? Then you would say, no, but you saw the effects of my breath. And when it comes to the Holy Spirit is described in a way that helps us to understand what we cannot see. So we can't see breath or wind, and so the Spirit is described like wind and breath. Breath gives life. Wind, we see the effects of the wind. We don't know where the wind comes from, but we can see the effects of the wind. It's also described as water, and water brings life and refreshment. And so the Bible helps us to understand more about the Spirit by using images. And if people are to see the Holy Spirit within us, then just like the evidence of my breath was, basically the candle was blown out, the flame was blown out. And so in the same way, if people see more of Jesus in our lives, if they see us day by day becoming more like Jesus, then that is the evidence of the Spirit within. That people cannot see the Spirit, but hopefully they can see the effects of the Holy Spirit in our lives. And particularly in these days, hopefully they see more and more of that in us.